daylight saving time comes to an end at 2 a.m. And while many people might be excited to get an extra hour of sleep, night shift workers might be wondering what this means. Do they have to work an extra hour? Do they get compensated for it? We spoke to an expert to find out.
How can workplaces adjust to daylight savings time smoothly and be fair to employees at the same time who work shift work at nighttime?
We like to advise our employers to sort of keep on top of it and make sure they have that conversation before the weekend. Employers must keep in mind that if their employees are working an extra hour because of the time change, they need to get paid for that extra hour.
If a worker is on shift when the clock goes back, are they supposed to work an extra hour, or can they go home after working their usual number of hours?
It really depends. If the worker is scheduled a start time and an end time, the usual case is that they work those times and they're paid for the extra hour that they work or the amount of hours that they've worked. And if an employee is scheduled to only work a set amount of hours, let's say a 3-hour shift, they wouldn't work that extra hour.
What's your advice to workers to handle this transition as smoothly as possible?
It's very, very easy to forget that we do have an hour falling back or springing forward in the spring or in the fall. So it's very important to have that conversation with your employer. The other thing is, if you're a salaried employee, that extra hour you might be working in the fall, often it's replaced by that one less hour in the spring, so it evens out.
And a reminder, your clock does go back an hour at 2 a.m. So if you do have any clocks in your home, make sure you do that before you go to bed. Like I said, the good news is you get an extra hour of sleep unless your kids keep you up and you'll just be tired because they'll be on so much sugar.